Subtract us from your profits.
Use our youth for their minds,
not our lust in our pockets.
Because I'm tired of seeing the effects of hyper-capitalism on my students every day in the classroom. I call it the yeah syndrome. War.
Yeah, Mr. Nate.
Racism.
Yeah, Mr. Nate.
Imperialism.
Yeah, Mr. Nate.
Environmental degradation. Economic exploitation.
Yeah, Mr. Nate. Hey, I gotta send this text real quick. It's important.
So you can understand why it's a little frustrating for me when I turn on the TV and I see youth from Oakland to NYC and they're occupying this, they're occupying that. And as the tear gas blasts from the riot police in their black masks and the cuffs clasp, they cry,
"This is what democracy looks like, and the whole world is watching." But is it? Are we?
And then I open up my heart locket of history and I see young, thirsty labor and civil rights leaders, environmentalists, feminists, and anti-war activists, Black Panthers and Brown Berets who live for the possibility that they could change this world, and even if they didn't, they damn sure weren't going to stop trying. And this history, which looks like one big militant fist to me, it brings out the resist in me, and
you want to share that.
But I don't always know how in this society
where youth have become walking billboards and treated as a free market commodity.
And so, after losing countless hours of sleep over this and beating my head up against the wall, I've come to a sobering realization. I've come to realize that this revolution
does not need to be
televised, I've come to realize that this revolution does not
need to be televised,
that it can simply reside in you and speak through your frustrated eyes, be that feeling that you get when any human being unjustly dies, that this revolution can simply consist of you unplugging yourself, even if momentarily, from this motherboard of a techno-drunken society and plugging into this Mother Earth and all of its beautiful, awe-inspiring sobriety, where things don't talk in ones and zeros.
And you don't need a Facebook account to find connection or connections.
And you don't need an iPhone to find direction
or directions.
So how about an I-revolution?
A revolution that starts with I, with you, with my daughters and your sons, and we watch the sun set and rise and we realize
that this revolution simply means being a good person.
Seeing the golden rule as a way of life and not just a Sunday school cliche.
Regarding strangers as neighbors and saying hello to them as you pass them on the street.
Cringing when you hear the beat of war drums. Forgiving, empathizing, loving.
That is the revolution. Please do not wait for it to be televised.
Because you can lead it, starting today.